Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ndoles. Welcome back to Spellbound Caves, Super Hostile number 10. Last time we took on this dungeon and we got the white wool. Actually, I want to check real quick. There isn't a spawn or anything underneath this. Okay. So, today we are going to continue our adventure a little bit. Let me use dirt for the time being. So I'm going to leave most of my stuff here. I do, however, want to enchant my bow. Power 1. It's good enough. So I grew a little wheat, a little bit of bread. Nothing too much. We got plenty of time. Yep. So as long as we stay away from the zombies. And how's our armor? Our armor's seen better days, so let's grab a new pair of pants. And then the next thing that we need to do is go up that waterfall. There's going to be a lot of stuff up there, and it's going to be kind of hectic. But that's the fun part. And that guy just spawned. Now, I don't believe there's anything in here. But as long as we keep swimming. Actually, the waterfall is a horrible idea. It's better to go up the vines. As much as you can, anyways. So the vines should be placed in a way that you can at least mostly get up. So those are like directly above me. I'm going to dig upwards, I think. Just a little bit. I wish I had more torches. I should have made more torches. Because this is going to be a little bad up here. Alright. Oh, those vines saved me. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, let's go get more torches. That was bad. You can see where I was, so... yeah. That wasn't fun. Let's go make some more torches, and we'll try that again. I'm being completely reckless with that, by the way. You should not just kind of go up the intended path like that. I guess I could get 4 more. 4. All right. You're probably gonna die, and I'm surprised I didn't. In fact, let's do that. So we get a good bit of torches now. So it's still day out. I do not want to attack this anywhere close to night. It's getting close to being dark, but I could go up that direction. That looks a lot safer. Let's actually do that. Light up all this. Creeper. So the vines in this place will help you, but so will just digging. This is a survival map first and foremost. Adventure map second, if you even consider it an adventure map. So, is there a place I can like climb up the vines? Not really. So let's just kind of dig this way, because I need to get right over to my left. I don't want to spend the entire episode trying to get to the first intersection. That's a little embarrassing. This area is surprisingly nasty. Alright, let's light this up a little bit. And now it's not too bad, of course. Though I still hear a skeleton. Gotta get a sword on my bar? Okay. Hey. I think there's just a bunch of stuff that spawn, because this is probably the first dark area that loaded up. But this area, so water, I hate water. But vines are really cool because they will actually block the sight of mobs. Dark areas. I believe I just saw, yep, there's a spawner right there. I have a pretty good eye for catching spawners. Okay, so I have a fairly good eye. Stone tools and food. This is nice. Mainly because I'm going to need another sword here soon. I'm going to leave that chest. I don't think it's trapped. I would honestly doubt it if it was trapped. But it's still not good to take chests in these maps. Because they can be trapped, and they often are. Gravel's also a bad sign typically, but yeah, it just covered up the lights, it looks like. But let's eat a little bit. So there's light there, but there doesn't seem to be a path except for right here. There's a creeper right there. Yeah, so mine are so cool. I think my path. Alright, so my audio kind of failed. And so this is post-commentary. God, this video is going to be... I don't have much to talk about. So the problem... I kind of know where the problem comes from. It's the recording software I use. I recorded this video so long ago. I'm actually editing it right now so that I can upload it tomorrow. So I have no idea what I said. I think right here I was looking around for any secrets, any surprise chests, whatever. But I've actually recorded a lot more. For whatever reason, as far as I'm aware, this is the only video so far, and I just recorded episode 8 today. This is the only video that has done this of this series. So this is intersection 2, or no, sorry, intersection 1. We just came from the cenote of the apprentice, right there. I believe that's how you say that word. I'm not entirely sure. Vechs has said in his DevCom how it's pronounced, and essentially it's just the shape of the big hole in the ground. Basically, that's what it is. It's a cenote. Over there's a victory monument, as the sign says. The Blackened Library, which I believe was one of the first places I took on. That was the open gate through which I didn't read that. Yeah. Checking for any traps. Vechs does like to hide traps on the staircases. And then the tenuous crystals, which is a really cool area. This might have been the first one I took on. There's these glowstone crystals, tenuous crystals. They're just very long and kind of stretched thin. And that, which I'm pointing to, are ender crystals. There's like 3 or 4 of them, and a gas spawner, and then the walls over there. And in that area, the idea is you can destroy the gas spawners, but doing so will destroy the ender crystals, which have light. And there are skeleton spawners there that will start spawning stuff in the darkness. So it's a give and take on whether you want to deal with gas or if you want to deal with skeletons and stuff. Here I am trying to hit that ender crystal, but I can't. I have no idea how close I was. It was I tried so hard, wasted so many arrows, but it doesn't matter. I was sad, but that area also takes you to the next intersection, as you will see in future episodes. That's probably what I just said there. So this is the Victory Monument. This is the first little area. This is just kind of your base. Nice big square room for you to set up. I didn't like how dim it was right there, so I lit it up a little bit more. Vechs likes to be a little nice to you, but not too nice. These vines are an example of how he's not nice. They are annoying. They are so annoying. But there's Victory Monument. I fell into the water. We have a Zestonian battle sign there. These vines, so interesting fact about them, they do not, like, there at the time there was no commands in MC Edit, which is what Vechs uses to make the maps. There was no commands to make the vines grow, so this was all done in game. So, need a break from adventuring? Make an awesome balcony. So I had mentioned this, I think, in the very beginning. Right there's the starting area. Victory Monument's right there. It is really pretty to overlook all that, but it's good when you die. That's a chest of music. It's got all the records, and I think it's some note blocks. Yeah, there's a few note blocks and jukebox and all the records. So many vines. Eventually, I do want to clear up. I've worked a little bit on clearing the vines, but I haven't done too much. They're just really annoying. They block your view more than anything. There's water and everything. The Hillian Monument Supply Chest, that's a reference to Joe Hills, who every time he places a wool on the monument, he likes to light it up. He puts a sign kind of talking about how he got the wool, and whatever ventures he went on to get it, and then he takes a torch and lights it up, and that's his thing. So Vechs gave him a Hillian Monument Supply Chest rather than wasting precious resources. And then a Zestonian battle sign level 2, some more man pants. It's got fire aspect and knockback 2. Much better than just knockback. At least it does a little bit more damage. But yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. Guess I can talk about the problem I'm having a little bit more. So the audio, you'll probably hear a little bit of it. It kind of like sputters, and then the video kind of speeds up, and it's a really weird problem, and I'm not entirely sure why it happens. It seems completely random. It happens a lot more in my Agrarian Skies videos. I've had it happen where it was about 8 minutes in, and when I do 35 minute videos on that's depressing. I was going back to get my stuff, which for whatever reason I decided it was a good idea to go in the middle of the night. But skeletons. But I know that the problem stems from the recording software I use. I have an NVIDIA graphics card, and I use Shadowplay. It's easy. It makes really nice videos. Good quality without really using too much of the my memory, and I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Just because I do have a lot of videos on my computer right now of things I've recorded while I'm in the process of editing stuff, and I don't do too much editing, but I need to get those things off my hard drive. But I wonder if it's partly that, but I've looked around, and a lot of people have the same problem. Like I said, it seems completely random. It's really frustrating because I have no way of knowing while I'm recording what happened. Because I don't typically notice the microphone overlay to see it. So yeah, I don't know that it happened or anything like that. So it's kind of sad, but it happens. I have to deal with it, so it's whatever in the end. This video, I felt that with Spellbound Caves, I don't really want to skip anything. Whereas in Agrarian Skies, there is actually one episode that is it's ruined, basically. So I'm just going to scrap that episode and start with the next one. And hope that it doesn't happen again. So, first dungeon's done. Got most of the stuff back. I don't think there's any spawners. That creeper looked like it spawned, but I don't think so. I was trying to find a way up. Creeper's gonna help me though. I have so many levels that I really don't want to die, but I was lost for a minute. And then I realized, I have to go over here. This is weird doing post-com. I can concentrate a little bit more on what I'm seeing rather than what I'm actually doing. Because I do know that I have a problem of I get a little quiet while I'm recording. More than anything, when I'm fighting stuff, I tend to get caught up in the action, and I don't talk as much. And a stupid little, I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but the vines that are on the ceiling, you can't break those. They have to be broken on the side, but if they're just on the ceiling, then you can. It's a weird little, I wouldn't call it a glitch, it's just a weird little, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just something of the nature of the vine's quirk. There's the word. So, starting to set up my base here. Vechs was incredibly nice in this map and gives you enchanting really early. And we got to put one wall on the monument. And so I think I've said this in the videos before, but this map was the first map Vechs made for 1.0. So it was the first time in the game that potions and enchanting was introduced. Yay, we get the wool. I don't really care too much about each individual wool. Once I get them all, then I'll be happy, but so this was the first map that had enchanting and potions, and Vechs just kind of gives them to you. That's which makes this map relatively easy compared to the rest of them. So we're going to do a little sneak peek of what's to come. But Vechs didn't know really how enchantments and potions are going to affect the game. So this was by far a test map to figure that out. It's still a really good map. It's just on the easy side. I'm not complaining. So, and the grim, dark blackness there is only grim and dark. Wise words by the great Vechs. This is the Blackened Library. So, the bookshelves are modeled off of a library. I want to say it's in like Mexico City, but straight across there is a maze of bookshelves, which we will take on. I don't think in the next episode, but the one after that. And that's where one of the wool is. So, and then there's another wool actually in the bottom of the Blackened Library, which we'll get to much later. But in those bookshelves, there's skeleton spawners, which makes traveling those tiny catwalks a little bit more dangerous. So that's something we'll have to deal with eventually. Probably relatively soon, to be honest, from where I'm at in the videos now recording. Like I said, I just recorded episode 8 today. So there will be probably a few more episodes, and then we'll be taking on the rest of the Blackened Library. It's oddly one of the areas that has 2 walls, but go down and see what's in this chest, which is feather falling boots. Feather boots or gold boots with feather falling 4. And there's the skeleton spawners. You can kind of see them. There's a chest over there, which I don't think I went and got yet. If I remember right, it has like a diamond axe or something in it. And I'm explaining what I said earlier about how blowing up the gas spawners will make more darkness for monsters to spawn. And something, if there's a lot of coal. There's a tower which is an outpost for the University of Arcane Enchants, which we'll get to later. And that will lead, if you go straight across this area, leads you to the second intersection. So I'm not going to hit that. Just stop. Just move. I can't tell if I'm too high or what, but like I'm probably overshooting it. So an interesting thing that happens later, and I think I understand why now. There is gravel in the ceiling of this area, and I believe that a gas shot it. Like a stray gas fireball kind of hit the gravel and covers the path that I take through this area. So it's interesting, and it was weird because it was when I was coming back from another area. But we walk our way down. Did I go after the chest? I don't remember. I don't think I did. But there's not too many enemies. You can see all the glowstone. So interestingly enough, I just discovered today that there's actually iron in the water there, which I have to go collect and everything like that. I only found that out in the last episode that I recorded, so I should stop giving you guys spoilers. Oh well. So yeah, I believe the episode's almost done. I think what I said there was we're going to take on the tenuous crystals in the next episode, and I believe I did. So I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed.